Hello and welcome to Giants Blitz, brought to you by Pollard Equipment. Our show about all things community football right here at ChilliwackGiants.com. And today we have a very special guest, Mr. Jared Dades, who's going to enlighten us on the various aspects of defense. Your bread and butter, my friend.
Yeah,
Welcome to the show.
The good stuff. The good stuff.
The good stuff.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So now, obviously, there's the old mantra that offense sells tickets and defense wins championships.
Yes, it does.
But it's not as simple as it looks in football. There's very, very different formations. So give our viewers here a bit of an idea. How many different football defensive formations are there out there?
You know what? There's base defenses that run out of 5-man line, different linebacker sets, 4-man lines with different linebacker sets. You run double safeties and halfbacks and all sorts of stuff. So it really depends on your athletes that you have on your team and where you can get the best use out of them.
Okay.
And their physical abilities and mental abilities to process all that. And you can stick them in places and do great things with them.
That sounds very encouraging.
Yeah.
So now there's give us some basic ones. There's help me out here. There's a 4-3, I think it is.
Yeah, there's 4-3
and a 5-2.
Yeah,
right?
there's a 5-2.
So what is a 4-3 and what is a 5-2?
Well,
just keep it
the
simple.
4-3 is pretty basic. You're going to have the 4 represents your 4-down linemen.
Right, and they're across. They're the one that sack the quarterback guys,
exactly.
right?
That's exactly what we want on. Then you got the 3, which stands for your linebackers. So you have 3 linebackers backing those guys up.
Okay.
And then you obviously get out into your corners and your safeties roll off of that as well.
And then you have halfbacks
12
too.
12 man on the field.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right?
So now, if you had to choose a favorite defensive formation, which one would you choose?
Oh, favorite? No, geez.
Yeah, like which one do you go to? What's your go-to defensive?
Well, I coached 2 different levels this year. So one, the Pee Wee level that I'm coaching at, we're running a 5-4, which I can break out of that into a 5-2 fairly easy.
Okay.
And then in my JB team that I run a 5-3.
Okay.
And obviously with the 3 linebackers, and that frees up an extra safety for those teams that like to launch the ball down the field on us.
Okay. So why does it get so complicated? Because, I mean, you look at football and it doesn't seem like a complicated game, but it is. Like, why is it so intricate with the defenses and everything that goes on?
Well, the defenses have to react to the offensive plays. All the offensive players know their job. They know the play. So we have to be very cognizant and reactive to what we see in front of us and play with instinct. I try and get that across to my athletes. You really want to play with instinct because if you think about it and don't react to it, you're going to be behind the 8 ball on the play.
You're going to get burned.
Yeah.
You're going to get burned. So what do you like defense so much? Now, you played football in Surrey back in the day.
Yes, I did, yeah.
And it was back in the leather helmet days.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So you were a defensive player, I take it?
Yeah, I was actually, when I started out, I started playing D-end, and then I was fairly fast and strong and whatnot. So one of my coaches, Coach Conley, actually, he's still coaching if you're out there. Anyways, he moved me back to linebacker, and I really fell in love with that position. And since then, that's kind of my go-to position that I love.
What did you like playing? Why did you like playing defense so much?
Well, it's one of those things where you get to go out on the field. Like I said, the offensive players know what they're trying to accomplish. And as a defensive player, I like trying to take that away from them. They think that they're going to run a play on us. And my mentality is we're going to pose our will on you, and you're not going to make that play.
Pose our will.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's used on the field. You ask my players, we use that stuff.
Oh, I
right?
bet.
Because you really need to have a defensive mentality, and that mentality is don't give an inch every single play. And we have to have it, otherwise you get taken advantage of.
Right. Okay. Now your team's playing tonight.
Yes, they are.
Pee Wee Blue. You're taking on the Abbotsford Falcons. That's our Friday night Canex Masonry and Landscaping Friday night's game. So what defense can we expect to see this evening? How are you going to set up?
A hard-hitting defense. A hard-hitting defense. We're going to try and limit their yards to, hopefully none. But they got a big team, and they got a good team. So,
right.
We're going to expect to go out there and have a hard-fought game. And, that mentality I talked about is hopefully you get to watch it on the field and you get to see exactly what we're made of.
Okay. Now, obviously, you are the defensive guy, and you have your defenses set a certain way. Is there ever a situation where you're watching a game, or maybe there's an opponent setting up, and you just don't like the way the defense is set? Like when you see something like that, like what are you seeing?
Yeah, we're seeing different things. We're seeing maybe matchups that we don't like, or certain weaknesses on the defense that the offensive coordinator may have caught on to and is starting to try and take advantage of. Sometimes it's a cat and mouse game, Tim, right?
Right.
So
Oh, okay.
sometimes we'll show something as it looks like a weakness, and it may actually be one of our strengths. So we're trying to bait them into throwing the ball or running the ball somewhere where maybe I got a blitz coming into, or lineman stunting, all
Okay.
sorts of good stuff, right?
Now, is there a favorite? Not a favorite, but what is the most important position on a defense? Is there a single one?
No,
No.
I can't say there's a single one, because if there's one player that's not working hard or doing their job out there, it creates a weakness.
Right.
And good offensive coordinators or head coaches will see that, and they'll come right at you and try and take advantage
So
of it.
you like the nose tackle isn't the most important player on the defense. The middle linebacker isn't the most important player.
I wouldn't say so. That's
Right.
just my personal opinion.
Sure, that's
Because
fair enough.
if you have a stud nose tackle, and they're getting in the backfield every single time, well, that's great. But sooner or later, the opposition is going to get tired of that, and they're going to maybe double team them,
Right.
and that might free up your inside backer to do great things then, right? So
Okay.
now all of a sudden, now your inside backer's making all the plays, right? So it's a team effort.
Now, is your middle linebacker? Because I know there's you like what's it called? SAM.
Yeah, that's that goes into different things. You got your Sam, Mac, and your Will. Some
Okay.
call him Mike, right? You get into jokers and stuff like that. That's
Okay.
just all on defensive alignments and nicknames and positioning on the
Sure.
field and stuff like
But the
that.
middle linebacker, is that usually your best linebacker? Or?
Yeah, you want a real good tackler in there,
Okay.
because they need to be able to flow pretty much sideline to sideline, both sides of the ball. If it's a sweep play and it's going way outside, you need that middle backer to stay home. The second he sees the outside sweep, you need him to pursue and make a tackle, right?
Right.
So usually your inside backers are some of your better tacklers.
Okay, so we're going to wrap up. Of course, Jared has to get back on the field to get his team ready. I want to say
Yeah.
thank you very much.
No problem.
And thank you very much for tuning in to Giants Blitz, brought to you by Pollard Equipment, seen live right here, ChilliwackGiants.com.
but I ain't never ever giving up this time. 'Cause everybody knows that I've been on the grind, but I ain't never ever giving up this time. Up this time. Up this time. Up, 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 I'm never ever giving up this time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, let's get ready for a little Canex Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. All right, without any further ado, our friends from down the highway flying in like falcons that they are, your Abbotsford Falcon Pee Wee Whites, standing tall at number 3, Cole Shanks. Coming up at number 11, Justice Tomlinson. At number 15, we got Cade Labinski. At number 17, Owen Durr. Standing proud at number 21, Connor Labinski. At number 24, the first guy here in the parking lot tonight, Austin Taylor. At number 34, I got him as 37 here, Tyler McRae. Oh, Mason Vandengarden, pardon me. Van Garderen, I'm a horrible man, thank you very much. Okay, at number 44, Sahib, now it's number 37, Tyler McRae. Sorry, come on, buddy. At number 44, here he is, Sahib Sandhu. Number 50, A.J. Foster. At number 53, Timothy Patterson. At number 54, Cassidy Amiot. At number 57, Benjamin Chesney. At number 60, Colton Coughlin. At number 61, Jacob Lozier. At number 64, Danny Ajua. Sorry, pardon me. At number 65, Timothy Gobolenko. Golubenko, pardon me. Number 76, Jordan Casey. Number 79, James Sadler. Number 99, Matthew Carpenter. And those are your Abbotsford Falcon Pee Wee White. Give me a hand, folks. And here we go, your Chilliwack Pee Wee Blue Giants, number 1, Zachary Attack Talvio. Little razzmatazz, gotta love it. Number 2, Caleb Finisher Friesen. At number 5, Ben Gravedigger Graf. At number 8, Lawson the Undertaker Dates. Oh, there we go. There we go. At number 11, Rylan the Rocket Parks. There we go. There we go. Okay, number 12, we got Wyatt Wills Kortzenson. Standing proud at number 14, Dustin Hans Wiesbrod. Here we go, number 20, Owen Touchdown Tutty. Looks a little shy. At number 21, Will the Vandal Van Doozle. Hey, not bad, huh? At number 22, Kayan Sweetness Jenner. At number 23, Gage Rockstar Daughtry. At number 30, we got Tristan Freight Train Frick. At number 32, we got David Avenger Armstrong. At number 33, Denver Mad Dog Adam. At number 50, here I go, Nico Knocked Out Kizinidiktik. Not bad. Big 52, we got Jane Payne Train Hebner. Number 55, the man himself, Eric Big Hill Hauser. Number 60, Keegan Clydesdale Gallant. At 61, Maxim the Sledgehammer. Cut my losses. 62, Rylan Knuckles Nordam. Number 64, Austin the Punisher McDonald. At number 76, Caden Destroyer Dyer. At number 80, sporting a wonderful head of hair, Jack Flash Zacharias. Look at that lid. Look at that lid. I'd kill for hair like that. Number 81, here we go. Colin Crazy Legs Mansfield. There we go. Number 82, Malachi, Mr. Versatile Hackinson. At number 87, Kyle Cyclone Kettler. Number 88, Cohen the Lettuce Man Romaine. And last but not least, number 92, Maya Sachet Long. There we go. Your Pee Wee Blue Giants. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There we go. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen, for not quitting your day job. Okay. Okay. Now please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. to another wonderful edition of Canucks Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. I'm your host, Mr. Tim Amy, joined by none other, that handsome devil, that man about town, the incomparable Mr. Matt Macri. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Tim, good.
So another beautiful evening. We've had two really nice football nights in a row. The weather has cooperated, and it's a beautiful fall, crisp evening out there.
It's cold out there.
It's a little nipply. It's a little chilly, but it's it's not freezing cold, so it's actually pretty good football weather.
No, that's true. True enough. I mean, we had a couple of clear days that really made the temperature drop.
Oh my! What was it? Tuesday? It was 5 degrees out.
Yeah, it was the coldest day in October ever. So
Really?
yeah, well, maybe the 2nd of October or something like that. It was something. Something came up on Facebook that I scrolled by looking for sports highlights. So
Yeah, and you found that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
I
well,
spotted it as I was scrolling. So
Take note. Okay, so we dedicate our broadcasts this
Yep.
season. That's what we're doing. So we dedicate our broadcast to someone or a team or whatever. So this week there's two people actually.
okay,
I made a decision as I was coming off the field. The first one, of course, is going to be Jared Dades, who's the defensive coordinator, DC for Chilliwack Pee Wee Blue.
okay.
And you've got a story to tell about Jared, but I'm
okay.
dedicating to him because he's our guest on Blitz tonight. He was. And despite the fact that his team is on the field, so coaches, when they're on the field of the team, they're on the field of the team. They're not. They can't do interviews. They're too busy. But he
Right.
took time out of his day, out of his getting his team organized for their defense. Came up for about 7 minutes, did blitz, and ran back out. So, but you have.
Well, I'm a big fan of Jared's. I met him a few years back, and I had organized the flag teams.
Mm-hmm.
With the BC Lions, with the kids going out there and playing a flag pregame with the Lions.
Sorry, talking to someone.
And you get the people that think that they have an entitlement
Drives
to
you
your
crazy.
hard work.
Drives you crazy.
And you still do it because you love the kids, right?
Right.
But when you get those guys like Jared who are just so appreciative, and every time that I've put something together and he's brought his kids, he's always thanked me. He's always been, yeah, this is awesome.
That's so Jared, man.
Yeah, and I
Salt
think
of the earth guy.
Just a great guy. So
He
always
is.
a smile on his face. Great for the kids out there. Yeah, really
All
like
right.
the guy.
Now the second is we have a player on blue, Maxim Sledgehammer, and you have to forgive me, it's a Russian name, Samo Kovalenko.
Yep.
All right, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and if I'm incorrect, my apologies. But I found out tonight that his parents are Russian, and they're fairly new to Canada, and they don't even speak a lot of English.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to dedicate this to them along with Jared because, you're new to a country.
Yep.
And I've moved within Canada myself, which is, not nearly as challenging, but you stick to what's familiar and you cling to what's familiar.
Yep.
And for a family to come here from all the way from a completely different nation and embrace a sport they don't even play over there and get their kid involved
Yep.
speaks wonder. And it's just, if we want this game to grow, we have to attract it. We're a nation of immigrants, right?
Yep.
And so I dedicate this, along with Jared, to his parents, who are obviously wonderful people, and they got their son involved in football,
Yeah.
despite probably knowing nothing about it.
Yeah.
And good for them. There's more parents like that out there, the better. So, yeah.
Yep. It's we got to keep the sport strong and healthy, and getting people in. And like you said, we're a nation of immigrants, more
Yeah.
every day. So
Here we go.
Get
And here's the
involved.
kicker. Look at the
Oh.
size of the boot on that. That takes a Abbotsford bounce. We got number 5, Ben Gravedigger Graff going after it. Doesn't get a lot of blocking. Gets hauled down, I'm going to say, about the 25-yard line.
that was a big kick. Number 54,
Huge kid. What are you feeding kids in Abbotsford, man?
Other
They're massive.
Cassidy Amoit.
Amwhite.
Yeah, just massive kick there.
He's a massive kid. I mean, he's taller than I am.
He was a big guy. It's as far as I know, it's his first year playing football. He's
Okay.
a second year Pee Wee, and when he showed up, we assumed that he was JB,
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
or he was going to be bantam, and we weren't going to have a spot for him.
Yeah.
And and then his dad's like, no, he's 12
Or 11.
11, yeah,
Yeah.
11, yeah.
Holy moly. He's
Uh,
huge.
Yeah, and it's his first year, so he's learning, right?
Hey.
But when you see a child like that, what this child's been told his whole life is be careful around the other kids.
Yeah.
You're bigger, you're stronger, you don't want to hurt them. Be careful, be careful.
It's a tough paradox for a lot of bigger kids when they start playing football.
Exactly, because out here, you got to push your way through. You got to be aggressive. And he spent his whole life being told not to be aggressive because he might hurt somebody. Now, you got to be aggressive. So it's a learning curve.
And now handoff back to in the backfield, number 22, Kayan Sweetness Jenner. Bursts out to about probably the 30-yard line or the 31, but there's a flag on the play. I'm going to say illegal block. That's my guess.
Either that or, block in the back.
Block in the back. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's going back, what, 15 yards?
I think that's only 10. I think
10.
it's
Only 10. We
Yeah.
should know the rules by now, but we don't, so that doesn't matter. Don't bother calling in because we won't answer the phone. So, Matt Macri, my day started off wonderfully, and then it went completely down the tubes, and it put me in a very foul mood until now, and now I feel better. Well, my wife and I, we need a new computer. Our laptop, our old one, is awful.
Right.
And we hate it. And so we start doing a bit of research. So you do the simple Google search, best computer for under $500, because I'm not a gamer, so I don't need a lot of high-tech stuff. So we get a list of these computers from Lenovo and Dell and whatever, Acer. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I mean, I could probably do a few spec runs on these and do some research. Here we go. Back to Sweetness, number 22. Hull down. Picked up a few yards on the play. It's going to set up a 2nd and long. So my wife goes to work, and there's an IT guy there, a guy named Ben, who's a very nice man. He goes, no. For a good computer, for the money, it'll cost a little bit more, about just over $600. You want to go to this one from Dell.
Right.
And he, so my wife prints off the spec sheet or whatever with all the different. Well, it's 8 gigs of RAM, but it's $600. But you want this a little bit more. You want that a little bit more. So it gets up to about $650. That was yesterday. Today I'm on lunch. My coworker sitting next to me goes, "Oh, Best Buy has a computer sale on." Oh, really? The computer I wanted, $200 off.
Oh,
$200 off. I'm like, oh my God. Call up Best Buy, hold that computer for me, and picking it up, right? So I go and pick up my new computer. Here we go, 2nd and long. Back to Sweetness. They're loving this kid. Number 17 in hot pursuit. Cuts around to the outside. He gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. And I'm hoping they have a kicking team because they're deep in their own zone there. They're stuck about their own 25-yard line.
well, and he did a great job of getting around to that outside edge. And I think it's number 84 here on the Abbotsford team. Is there an 84?
They're not in numerical order.
Maybe 64 then? Danny Ahuja there. That got over there and made the tackle and took him down. Oh, 34. My
34.
bad.
It's tough to read the
Yeah.
34. But not Mason Vandergurden.
Mason Vandergarden got over there and made that tackle.
I was calling. I got to apologize because I was doing the announcing, and I just automatically assumed numerical, and the poor kid came out, and I got his name wrong, and then he corrected me as he was running past. So.
Didn't throw anything at you.
So they're going for it. Back to Sweetness. Sacked in the backfield. Ooh, we got a fumble. It doesn't matter who recovers because it's 3 and out anyway. Yeah. So, okay. So I get my computer.
Yeah.
$200 off. I did not want to spend over $500 on a computer. With tax, $505.11.
Nice.
Loving it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the thing home, and I got to turn it on. I got to program it now. I got to go through Cortana. Long story short, I got on the phone with a lovely man from India with the Dell customer service trying to figure out what I did wrong. The problem is you're setting up Cortana, and you're following the steps, right?
Yeah.
So you do this thing, and you hit the next button. Then you do the next thing. Well, you can't go back. So if you make a mistake, and it's trying to, there's the code you got to put in for security code or whatever, after your email, your phone number.
Yeah.
And it didn't work, or I got the number wrong, and I didn't write it down, and it's just like, handoff, number 34 up the middle. And we're back to Van Garderen, pardon me. And that sets up a 2nd probably in about 7 or 8, I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's be closer to 9 yards.
Closer to 9, okay.
He only really picked up about a yard there. Great defense there to plug the holes in and shut the door on him. He thought he saw a little bit of sunlight, but there was nothing really there for him.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This Pee Wee Blue team, we talk about number 54 on Abbotsford. If you look at their O-line, their D-line, they got some big kids in this team.
No.
Like, overall, man for man, they're actually bigger than what you've got on the here's he sweeps to the outside. Look at that. Good defense there. Number 12 goes in with his shoulder, but I think it was 34 that got that party started. Was it 34?
24. Austin Taylor with the run.
With the run, who was on defense? 17 or 12 Wyatt Wheels Carstensen came in with the hit. We see in the back. Replay. The original, turn around, let me see your number. 33. Adam Mad Dog Denver. Mad Dog Denver. I'm having trouble tonight. Just bear with me, people. By the fourth quarter, we'll have it down
It's
perfect.
Denver Mad Dog Adams.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where because they have last name, first name, nickname, which, makes
Too many
perfect sense.
names.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, the ball is up. He's got a man. Almost picked off by Sweetness, number 22. So another turnover on downs, and Blue takes over pretty much where they lost the ball.
A great throw here, but his receiver didn't stop to catch it. He just kept running. And number 3, Cole Shanks, drops back here and puts a great ball up in the air, but the receiver just kept running. Cole threw it to where he wanted him to be, but that's not where he went.
That's
for
where
sure.
it was. Okay. Well, you know what? It's your opening offensive drive.
Yep.
You got to find your sync. So, so Cortana, I mean, you get your phone number or your email address, and they give you a little security thing, right? So here's the first 2 letters of your email address. Put in the next ones. Didn't want it. Didn't work. So I'll go to my phone number. No problem. Phone number works. I get the phone call from Dell. I start putting in the security code, and I didn't think to write it down.
Yeah.
So now I can't go back.
No.
So I got to call Dell, and I get in touch with Dell, and the first person I spoke to, I called customer service. No, you need technical support. I couldn't even hear the guy, and I think I got cut off, so I just hung up and started over again. The next guy came on, really, really nice. Got to reformat the computer to start over again. Like, it's just a nightmare. Like, who thought of this?
But
Who?
You'd think that if you knew an IT guy, like maybe someone that you hung out with every Friday night,
Well, who's that?
could
You?
help you out with computers.
I don't know. What
I
am I
do.
going to do? Want to bring my computer here? Like,
That's my day job. I could do that and call this game at the same time. I'm so good at the
all
computer
right,
stuff.
all right. Well, I didn't realize that. I think you mentioned. I've never actually asked you what you did for a
Yeah,
living.
no, I'm a network administrator.
Okay.
I set up about 30 of those a month. So
Number 87, Kyle the Cyclone Kettler. He's got some room. He's on the outside, dodging tackles. There's a first down right to the 40-yard line. Nice run. Nice bit of blocking, Blue.
wow, great job by Kyle to keep those feet driving and break a bunch of tackles there. Holy smokes. He had a head of steam going, and he wasn't getting taken down. And you see on the replay here, they get the handoff. He sweeps around and then turns upfield, and he's just going. Breaks a tackle there, blows by a few more people there before he's finally taken down after a huge pickup.
Yeah, that was a good run. Very good run. We got our cheer squad out tonight.
Now they got the hoodies back on.
They look well. There's a one girl with no hoodie, man. Look at her. She's a trooper.
No rain ponchos. Yeah,
No rain
The one shivering to death.
Oh, there's a handoff that went nowhere.
Yeah.
Tripped over somebody. And we're calling in the trainer. Taking a knee. There we go.
Taking a knee.
Who was the big lineman with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers all those years ago that had to go short sleeves in like the minus 50-degree weather? You know what I'm talking about.
I do too. Yeah.
Great guy. I knew.
Brent Neal.
Was it Brent Neal?
I think so.
Like
yeah.
300-pounder.
Brent McNeil. Massive guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
300-pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would go no sleeves.
Yeah.
And so they're coming into playoff season or Grey Cup season. There, he's fine. And rumor has it he was going to put sleeves on because it's so absolutely freezing out there. And then, of course, everyone freaks out, starts calling on the radio shows. You can't go sleeves. Oh, he goes no sleeves. It's like, oh, man, what am I thinking? And he played the whole game. He goes, oh, the last time he ever did it, he goes, my arms were purple and blue. I had frostbite. Like, I think these guys are so tough. It's like, yeah, no, we're actually like freezing to death out there.
I wear shorts pretty much year round.
Yes.
And I wear sandals pretty much year round.
Yes.
Right. And the kids have gotten used to this.
Right.
And a couple of weeks back it was raining and I've had a bit of a cold, so I figured, okay, I'm gonna wear my shoes to the game. Right. The kids lost it. They couldn't. What is going on? They couldn't understand that I was wearing socks and shoes.
Another mix-up in the backfield there. So number 20 got that handoff and just did not work out. That's Owen touchdown Tutty. So 3rd and long. We're not seeing a lot of offense here. We had one good run the whole game between both teams.
Yeah.
A little bit cold, and I think they're a bit out of sorts, and they need to get things going.
Well, you find with these Friday night games, it's not the regular schedule for the kids, and especially when you're working at the Adam and the Pee Wee level, it's hard for them to get in sync.
Yeah.
That they're used to. You know, Saturday mornings they get up, they watch a few cartoons, have a bowl of Captain Crunch.
There you go.
You know, and they're ready to go, right? Well,
A lot of coffee, sure.
That's it. The dads have the coffee.
That's right.
Here, a lot of these guys, they've been at school, they've gotten home, they've had to eat something earlier than usual, get in the car, and long weekend traffic. Like when I left work today, I looked at the freeway and I thought, oh my goodness, it's going to hurt getting out of Chilliwack. And
awful.
So I left an hour early.
Oh, good for you.
Thinking that I was going to hit traffic, and it was all cleared up by then. And I flew out here.
Nice.
But these guys were already out here for a half hour, right?
Right.
So they are out of sorts. It's not their regular routine.
No, it isn't.
And it usually takes the first quarter for these guys to kind of get it together.
Well, on the Chilliwack side, it was Pro D Day today for the whole district.
Yeah.
So everyone sat around at home playing video games all day. So they're completely out of their routines, right?
Yeah.
I know that's what my kids did.
Yeah.
God forbid they leave the house.
I know Mission had a Pro D Day too, but Abbotsford didn't.
Oh, well. Got ripped off.
Maybe they did. I don't have kids in school anymore. So.
Whoa, we got a high snap right over the head. Dives on it. And there's another turnover on downs. And I personally am very looking forward to one of these teams getting in sync because let's see some fireworks here.
Well, once they get rolling, both of these teams are fairly solid teams. And once they get rolling, it's going to be some good football here.
There you go. So what did I do wrong with Cortana? Like, why wasn't it taking my email? And I just I have to reformat it because I went through it and
when you say reformat it, they have a partition that has an image on it, so all you're going to do is reapply that image. So it's not really a format, it's just resetting it to factory
default. It's the OS thing, whatever, yeah.
Resetting it to factory default.
Operating system, yeah, that's right.
I always skip Cortana.
Well, you can't. Like in this computer, it comes up.
Bottom left, there's a little thing that says skip this step.
Does it?
When Cortana pops up, there's a skip this step.
Oh.
And I always skip Cortana just because it's something you can.
Breaks out of the tackles. I thought he was dead in the water. Number 24, no can do.
Oh, and he's
still on
going.
his feet. Ali Bumbaye, look at that, man. He pushed it right through, and we have a first down, number 24 for Abbotsford, Austin Taylor.
Well, and a great run here, but everybody kept grabbing him and not tackling him.
They're going high, too.
He should have been tackled in the backfield, but they kept grabbing at his jersey, and he was able to pull away and keep moving himself forward. You got to wrap up. You got to take those feet out from underneath these runners. You can't just grab at them.
A good effort for him. He realized he just kept going. And, we said 1,000 times a game, keep those feet moving, and he did it. So good job, Mr. Taylor. All right. First and 10 at about the 15-yard line. Slot backs in motion. There's going back. And now they bring him down. Number 81 for Chilliwack. Colin Crazy Legs Mansfield. Wrapped him up good and brought him down to the turf.
Well, I don't even think he was blocked here coming in. I don't think they touched him at all. He comes right off the end and wraps up the runner right away. Yeah, nobody even touched him.
Yeah.
Wrapped him up before the runner could even get going.
Good play. So he's
Great
second,
defensive play.
Probably in 13 now. They're going to stand up. Yeah, we're at the 20-yard line. Okay.
Yeah, about 12.
About 12 yards.
Yeah.
All right. So how was your day today? Did you, want to throw a computer across the room or no?
No, actually, I had a pretty quiet day today. One of the things, it's a feast or famine in the IT world, where when you get everything running smoothly,
right?
Your days are very long because you're waiting for something to break. And
okay.
I've had a week or so where projects.
Nice handoff, number 34 sweeps to the outside, pushing towards that end zone. Haul down inside the 5-yard line, but we have a flag on the play, and let's see what it is. What do you think? It's right at the snap, I think.
I think it's going to be a hold. He's telling the stick crew to hold on, not to move, because it's going to be right. Yeah.
Instinct tells us.
Yeah.
Somebody made a boo-boo.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a holding the way that it came out so quick. It may be an offside.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be a holding.
And I'm waiting for a signal.
Yeah.
Hold, you got
offside on Abbotsford. So it's going to repeat second down.
Okay. 5-yarder.
So it's going to be second and about 17, I think they were at about 12, so it'll be about 17.
17, so.
Yeah.
But a minute to go in the first quarter. You guys synced up? Okay, you're texting. You're supposed to be watching the game. What's going on? We got two fantastic volunteers here. And one's on her phone.
Teamwork. One go use the phone while the other scores.
That's right. Well, actually, you know what? They're texting each other as they sit next to each other.
And switch, yeah.
As they giggle. That's cute. All right. Here we go. Drops back. Looks he's going to pass. It's someone in hot pursuit.
Oh.
Found a receiver. Number 24 on his feet. I don't think it's not for first down, though. But he picked up good yardage.
Yep, and that was only second down, so they're going to get a third down here.
Third down. So he's back to about the original line of scrimmage, sets up a 3rd and 9. That was a great play. What a good shot in traffic.
Nice roll-out pass here. 2 receivers in the same area. We've seen this quite a bit on Friday Night Lights, actually. And it always brings a lot of defense because the defense is going to cover the receivers. The kids need to run the right route so they're not 2 people in the same spot.
Yeah.
Because it brings all the defenders down, and he didn't really have anywhere to run after he caught the ball.
It was a crowd. Well, also at this level, you're not going to have some killer quarterback that can hide where he's, like you could tell where he's going to throw the ball.
Yeah, true enough.
So they just, we got a bobbled snap. Heck. Okay, well, there's a turnover on downs. So far, the ball has not gone past the 40-yard line. And, hey, our timekeeper is bang on. Look at that.
Yep.
0 and end of quarter. So they're going to switch ends.
Yep.
Take back all those things I said about texting. Just keep it up. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, so right now, for the last week and a half, it's been really quiet. So I've been just working on projects, making sure everything's up to date and everything. But we've done a hockey pool at work.
Oh, yeah, the hockey pool.
And a couple of years back, we had a guy working with us who did one through actually Chilliwack Volunteer Firefighting, right? And we'd all signed up for that one. I won it one year, and then he left, and he went off to do other things 2 years ago now.
Sure.
And so this would have been our 3rd season without any hockey pool.
Heavens.
So everybody's like, So one guy's like, we should get this going. Hey, Matt, you got nothing but free time. All right.
Well, there you go.
So I set up a hockey pool this week.
Oh, that's fun.
But today was great because I got to go to, I didn't get to. I finally fed a craving.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Memphis Blues?
I've heard of it. I haven't.
Fabulous barbecue place. You get these big platters. It's nothing but brisket and barbecue and food. But they've got fire-dusted calamari.
You've told me about this.
I love it. It's my favorite thing. Like, I love calamari. It's one of my favorite dishes.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm a bit of a connoisseur of calamari. Calamari snob.
Perfect.
But I tried this fire-dusted stuff a couple times back when I was there, and I love it. So we went there last Saturday, me and the girlfriend went there last Saturday, and then we were going to go see a movie. Oh, well, I'll tell you about the movie. The movie's really good.
Okay. There's
so-
a football game going on, just so we haven't forgotten.
No, we'll keep them going. She wanted brisket. I wanted the calamari. So we're going to go there for dinner and then go to the movie, right?
Okay.
We get there, they're cleaning the deep fryers.
Oh.
We can have brisket, but we can't have calamari, right? So I've been dreaming of it since last Saturday, and finally today for lunch, I'm like, I want to get calamari.
From the shotgun. There we go. Nice handoff. Oh, he had room and he cut in, but he's still on his feet, number 87. If that's not a first down, pretty darn close. That was a good pickup on yards there. And, of course, the handoff to Kyle Cyclone Kettler. And marches up the field, a good 7-yard run. 2nd and 3, sitting at about the 25-yard line, thereabouts.
Wow. Great run by Kyle one more time just to push forward. I mean, he's caught at the line of scrimmage, maybe even behind it a bit. And just to keep those legs moving and drive himself forward. Really good running.
There we go. And speaking of hockey, Vancouver Canucks have banned all their players from playing Fortnite, apparently.
Yeah.
So hats off to the Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah.
The world should be banned for playing Fortnite.
Well, no. Because other players in the league who play against the Canucks players or with the Canucks players are all bent out of shape.
Why?
Because this is happening because they can't play.
Oh, okay. Handoff in the backfield there, number 1. Ball slipped out of his fingers, and so he's going to push it back several yards. So it'll be a second, probably of about 20.
3rd and about 20.
3rd and about 20?
Yeah.
You're right, 3rd and about 20. Pardon me.
I mean, they were at 2nd and about 4, and then this whole play just went completely wrong for them.
Something went sideways. They need to get this. They need a big play here because if they turn over on downs, they're on their own 10-yard line. That's going to be bad news.
Well, this game so far, 3rd down has just been horrible for both teams. There's been like you said, they're just not in sync. They just seem kind of out of it.
And that ball there, the ball's cold, so you're going to expect to see that a bit with the cold hands. There's a handoff. He's got some room. Look at this. Holy moly.
Big yardage.
Big yardage. Look at this. Could go all the way. Number 30, Tristan Freight Train Frick, hauled down at the 45-yard line. Holy, did Blue need that or did Blue need that?
Well, it's like the seas parted for him there. It just opened right up. And he just started bombing. Number 17 tackled him, got him from behind there, Owen Durr had to run him down because he was gone otherwise.
I thought he was gone.
I thought he was too.
Yeah.
And here you go, the handoff, and he cuts out to the
Look
outside.
at the room he's got.
And then just right back up the middle. He's just going straight up the middle of the field. He's being chased by a whole bunch of Falcons before he's finally taken down by Mr. Durr.
Nice run. That was good.
Well,
That was big. Blue needed that right there.
even if they don't score here, they're not playing in their end zone
Exactly.
anymore.
And then, he's going to shoot back for a pass. Incomplete. He had his receiver, just went right through the fingers. Looks like he had number 22 in his sights, Kayan Sweetness Jenner. Who was Sweetness? The Chicago linebacker. Running back. Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
No. Peyton.
Peyton Manning, yeah.
He's a quarterback.
Walter Payton.
Walter Payton, thank you.
Sweetness, Walter Payton.
Died young, in his 50s?
Yeah.
All those head injuries, I guess.
Yep.
Catches up on you, man.
Well,
He played in the bad old days.
You know, you talk about the head injuries in CTE. I actually was reading an article today that's really near and dear to my heart. My good friend Junior Seau. Well,
Okay, yeah.
I met him.
Your idol. I get it. Yeah.
My idol. I met him twice, so I mean, I call him my good friend.
You know what? That's more than anybody's ever met their idol. So yeah, go for it.
He had this CTE, committed suicide.
Awful
a few
story.
years back.
Yeah.
Real horrible story. But his kids, actually, the NFL settled with his kids.
Number 87 gets past the line of scrimmage, picked up, I want to say, 4 yards,
Yeah, and dragged one of the Falcons about 3 of those yards.
and
so.
he fell forward. You know what? I actually like this Pee Wee Blue team. This is a good team. Like this is a well put together, well coached team, and they've got really good size and some great depth on this team. And I'm confident for this team for this season. I know they beat their white counterparts pretty handily to start the season.
They definitely are a very solid team. They're getting some really big plays here. A couple miscues have put them on their heels, but they seem to have gotten out of that now.
So 3rd and about 7. Let's see if they get another monster play like they did the last time. And they're going to 22 this time. Nice little block there. Can he get to the outside? Good stiff arm. But number 3, God love it, Cole Shanks. Hold him down, spoil the party. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, number 3, Cole Shanks. You're not going to get him running there with your arm out like that. If you're you want to stiff arm Cole Shanks, it's got to be a shot. It can't be a joust, right?
Yeah.
And that's the problem here is he gets his arm out wide and gives Cole the ability to grab it. Now Cole's probably the smartest football player on the field right there.
You think so?
Yeah. You know, I've known Cole since he was playing flag. His
Behind
dad,
a
Nick
grasshopper,
Shanks,
sure.
head coach Nick Shanks. Love him. He's one of the best coaches that we have in our system. Great guy. But Cole is very, very cerebral football player.
Nice.
He's constantly practicing. His dad's always putting a video on Facebook of him in the backyard with targets up, and he's rolling out and firing the ball.
Ball's up, nice pass. He's got a receiver. He's got his man. Look at that. Great throw. And who's the receiver on that? I'm going to say number 15, Cade Labinski.
Yep, number 15, Cade Labinski in there.
What a catch. Hit a moving target, and he just kept going. Superb.
And this is Cole for you right here. He drops back. He sees it. He sees it where the receiver is going to be and puts the ball where the receiver is going to be. Smart player.
Yeah, and number 22, Kayan Sweetness Jenner with a good tackle there.
Yeah.
Because he beats Kayan. He's in the end zone. So a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line, I'm going to say. And Abbotsford's, the offense is coming along. We've seen some good series of offensive plays here.
And like I said, it just took a little bit to get him clicking on both sides of the ball here. So defenses have come up big from the start. Now it's the offense's time to shine.
There we go. And there's your boy. He's a quarterback keeper. And Kayan, the Sweetness, hauls him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
Maybe picked up a yard.
You get a couple yards off that. Didn't get a big push on the O-line there. I don't know. They weren't. It looked like they were kind of slow at getting up here and getting him a hole to go with. I think he was supposed to be following the big guy there down the field, but the hole just didn't develop. He got one block. Oh, and Sweetness got in behind that block. So
Wait. Oh, we're back to pierogi night. Oh, thank you very much. So I'm going to tell you a funny 50-50 story now that someone's in the room. So you do play-by-play with VBN for the Husker games.
yes,
And there's a handoff, brought down right past behind the line of scrimmage, so the loss of a couple of yards. So about a month or two ago, we're at the Husker game. You do play-by-play, I do the announcing.
yep,
And I don't normally buy the 50-50 tickets, because I think it looked kind of bad if the announcer won. But I
Yeah.
thought this time, toward the end of the game, the pot's about $500. I figured, why the heck not, right? So someone, I'm announcing. Yeah, he knows who I'm talking about. I'm announcing, and the 50-50 ladies, I'm up top, and she's down below. Today, come up to the broadcast booth here. I'm going to buy a ticket. Someone runs up and buys every last single 50-50 ticket just so I can't get them. Ball is up.
Oh.
Picked off. Number 22, Kayan Jenner. He's got some wheels. Is he going to break it? He's on the move. Pick
Nice.
6. Look at that. Fantastic. And they open the scoring. 2:42 in the first half. Blew up by 6.
And it's fitting that it's the defense that opens the scoring
Yeah,
here.
in this
right?
game.
Yeah. I mean, you watch here, though, and you see Cole puts the ball where he wants it to be, right? But the receiver's looking
The wrong way.
wrong way.
His shoulders weren't squared.
Yeah, and if he was looking to the inside where the ball was coming, he would have seen that and make a play on it, or at least play defense against.
Yeah.
What's Sweetness's real name?
Kayan Jenner.
Mr. Jenner there. It would he would have at least been able to play defense on that and prevented the touchdown. But he's looking to the outside and just didn't see that ball coming.
And that's the danger when you have passing plays at the Pee Wee Adam level.
Yeah.
The receivers just don't get in sync because they don't do it a lot, right?
Yeah.
And here we're going. They're going for 2. And there's Jenner again. Can he get it up? Nope, shanked it. All right, no big deal. Got 6 points, pick 6, so he's doing pretty good. So
Yep.
good on him. So open the scoring at 2:32 or thereabouts in our Abbotsford Chilliwack Pee Wee battle. 6-0 blue. We've got a lot of football left to play.
All right, so 50-50 tickets. Someone bought every
Oh,
last
yeah.
single one of them.
So not only does he go by every single one of them, he comes all the way up the stairs, holding them, waves them in my face, and tells me I bought these just so you couldn't get them, and then storms off. And I'm sitting there going, oh my, like, who does this? Like, I wanted one ticket.
Did he at least win?
No, I'm very happy to say someone did not win.
Oh, yeah.
But we have our 50-50 draw here with Chilliwack Giants,
Yep.
and you can win up to $10,000. So if you're
Well,
listening,
I bought the winning ticket.
you bought the winning ticket.
I bought the winning ticket.
Well, you can win more. There's more than one prize.
I bought 2 tickets.
You bought 2 tickets. Okay. Come on down and get yourself a ticket. If you don't know anybody, you can message the Giants and any number of parents. There's the kickoff. Nice little worm burner. That's a live ball.
Oh, he got it back to it.
Number 34.
Yeah.
Oh, let's move the pierogies here so I can read the. And that is our Van Gardiner.
Gardner.
Gardiner.
Garderin.
Van
Gardner.
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 Mason. It took us 2:28 in the first to get his name right. We got it. My apologies, Mason.
It's not like the two of us are hooked on phonics.
Hooked on phonics. I haven't heard that in ages. That, no one else I heard the other day, it was kick the can. Someone referenced kick
Oh,
the can.
yeah.
I mean, kids, it's all video games now. I mean, like, kick the can. That's going back 40 years for me.
Yeah. No, you say that it's all video games, but I tell you, you take these kids and you stick them outside in a campground.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll play manhunt for 12 hours straight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all camping. It's
Yeah.
just like
It's
a dream.
The
We
kid-
should all just live at campgrounds with, like, no running water and no
Yeah.
electricity. Number 3 in the backfield, and he wasn't going anywhere. What a defensive play. 32 for Chilliwack. David, the Avenger Armstrong, comes up big.
Well, it was actually number 12, Wyatt Karstensen. 32 made the initial hit here, but he kind of just spun him around, and Cole was able to roll out. And then Wyatt came in and lit him up here. So here's the first touch there. And then Wyatt comes in, and Wyatt just wraps him up and spins him around.
You're right. You're bang on. Nice. Nice bit of defense. Second and
What
about
did you just say
17.
there?
Huh?
What did you just say there? You're right.
I did.
Can you call my wife and let her know that?
It won't do any good, but I'll certainly do it for you.
Yeah, true enough. I'm only right here.
What's that old joke? If a man's alone in the forest, is he still wrong?
Oh. Yeah.
My wife, well, never mind. Number 15, handoff. Look at this guy go. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Not a bad bit of running. So it's up a 3rd and 9, right about midfield, around the 53-yard line. And that was, who was that? Cade Lebinsky. That's got a nice roll to it. Cade Lebinsky.
Yep. Yeah, good football player, too.
The big Lebinsky.
It's a great movie.
Oh, that is a classic. And the crazy thing is, I've only ever seen it once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we watched that over.
I don't think my wife's ever seen it. I got to track it down. The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The dude.
Yeah, it's not PG-13, so don't watch it with the family one night. But, yeah, it's a funny movie.
Yeah.
Number 21 in the backfield. Nice little pitch there. He's rolling to the outside. Brushes off the first tackle.
Oh.
I think he hit the pack and tripped over some of his own guys.
Yep.
And that was, what did I say?
Number 21, Connor Lebinsky.
Connor Lebinsky, the other big Lebinsky.
Yeah, a great job here. Fakes a handoff, and the defense bought it. And then Cole pitches it back to
Cade.
Cade, and he gets around the outside. And you're right, it's his blocker that he runs into at the end there. Instead of going around him, he just runs into his back, and the whole pile of them falls down.
1st and 10 of the 40. And let's see Abbotsford if they can tie this sucker up right from the end of the quarter. That'd be good for Abby. Then make an exciting game. It's only 6-0. It's a tight game. So.
It's an exciting game so far as it is. I mean,
it's good, yeah. I'm enjoying this.
We eliminated those early errors, and it's been some really good football.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Underneath the center. There's the snap. There's another pitch out. Up the gut. Number 21. Look at the feet. Loving it.
Yep.
Fantastic. He picked up at least 4 yards on that play. And that's number 21 again. Connor Lebinsky this time. Connor and Cade Lebinsky. Because, you know, God forbid you give them different consonants to start their names. And it looks like we have an Abbotsford timeout.
Yeah.
Who's the coaching staff in Abbey? I don't have it on my sheet here.
Okay, well, the head coach is right there, Nick Shanks. He's coming out on the field now.
Yep.
Their defensive coordinator is Mike Cussworth, who is you guys are very familiar with here in Chilliwack.
Very long-time Chilliwack coach.
Long-time Abbotsford coach, too.
Okay.
He's gone back and forth to both organizations.
Fair enough. Okay.
He's a heck of a guy. I've learned a ton from him. And then we got Mike Glover, who actually comes out from Coquitlam to help coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we got Corey Jensen, who's a quarterback guru. And
Always need a guru.
Always need a guru. I got another one with a clipboard over there, and I can't remember who the other coach. I know he has one more, and I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't see from here. So.
And Mr. Zacharias is our head coach over on the Pee Wee Blue side.
Okay.
We've got the nickname roster, which doesn't have all the coaches on it.
Right.
So that's why.
We got Ian Parks over there.
Ian Parks. We got, of course, Jared Dades.
Yep.
The whole crew of them over there. Doing a good job, man. They got a good team this year. This is a strong team. I like this Pee Wee team.
Yeah.
Be nice to see Chilliwack get into the playoffs at a Pee Wee level and make some noise. It's been a while.
I haven't really taken a look at what the standings are in the Pee Wee level.
I haven't looked either.
No.
I was too busy wanting to kill myself with a computer today, so. I could have skipped Cortana, seriously.
Yeah, you skipped Cortana. Yeah. You know.
It left me full of hate, Matt Macri. I don't want to say that. There's your boy. Cocks it back. He's got a receiver. Hits his man, number 24. Beats a tackle. Beats another tackle. He's on his feet. And they haul him down. No, still going. Look at this. About the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. And with 38 seconds to go, Abbotsford is threatening.
Well, and he's calling. The coach saved his 2 timeouts right for that. Just so he could stop the clock at the end here. And get a chance to get a score on the board here. Good time management.
You know what? And this is you never ever see field goal attempts, and this is when you need a field goal attempt. Like at 38 seconds to go, you're on the 12-yard line. You put it through the uprights, get 3 points, cut the lead in half.
Yeah. But puts it in the end zone. It's a tie game.
So you went to your Memphis barbecue. What movie were we supposed to see?
Oh, okay. So we went and saw this movie, and now we kind of got a rule in our house. Is if we go see a superhero movie, I pay.
Sure.
That's me. And
yeah.
we go see romantic movies.
Chick flick. Rom-com.
I wasn't going to go there with it, but
All right.
We go to the lovey movies, and then she pays, right?
Right.
And so
good rule. I like that rule.
But I saw the preview for this movie. It's called Life Itself.
Okay.
And it looked good, so I agreed to go with her. Didn't even have to be talked into it or argued.
What a nice man.
It looked good. I figured if it's a romantic movie, I was just going to take a nap, a 2-hour nap, and hold her hand and make her happy that I was there with her, right?
Okay.
edge of my seat the whole show.
Really? What's it about?
It's a love story that takes a long time to get there,
Okay.
and a lot of twists and turns that you don't expect. Go watch the trailer.
What's it called?
Life Itself.
Life Itself. All right. Ball is up. He's got a man. Oh! He had his man in the end zone. The receiver was right where he was supposed to be and just right through the fingers.
Right off his shoulder, it looked like. Right off his shoulder.
The texting twins over here looking at me for advice. I can't help them at all.
You're doing a great job. Yeah.
Look at that. Oh.
He almost had it. And he was on and streaking into the end zone.
Oh, would have been an automatic 6 points. Okay. We got a second and about 11. Let's see if they can work some magic again. That was beautiful. Okay. Life Itself. Going for the pass. Does he have a man? He's got a man.
Oh, just going to bring it in.
And number 15 in his sights, Cade Lebinsky, couldn't haul it in. So now they're third. You see what they're doing here. They got tight time on the clock.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to get her in the end zone.
3 shots at it. Give her.
So I think they're going to throw it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I think it's going to be another passing play here.
Oh, they're so close. I mean, they're so close.
Well, and he's got the throw. The throws are right on. They're just not catching it.
Right.
You know, and that's half of it that you gotta worry about is
the best movie I've seen, not in the theater, but I saw it last year, was Lady Bird.
Oh, I heard that was good. It was a
Oh
good
my
show.
God, it was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Well, this movie, like, if you go watch the trailer,
Okay.
and then throw it right out the window because the movie just goes totally sideways,
Gotcha.
and your jaw's on the ground like 90 times in the show. And it's
Really?
got Oscar Isaac from Star Wars.
Oh,
the new
okay.
Star Wars Force Awakens.
All right.
Olivia Wilde, Antonio Banderas.
Oh, Antonio.
You got like all these big names in this show, and it just comes together perfectly. Like
Nice.
it's just phenomenal. But
Nice.
I'll tell you, like your jaw hits the ground about 100 times throughout it. And
All right.
Yeah.
Date night, calling the wife.
Don't
I'm in.
even want to go to sleep during it. Like,
Oh, wow, that's a good sign.
yeah. So
Know what I watch every single year?
what's that?
I got to get my fix. I have it on DVD. Predator. Every year I got to watch it.
Well, the new one. Have you gone see the new one yet?
No. I'm a purist. I'm a purist. I don't like remakes. Remakes are cop-outs to me. Think up an original movie and go from there. The original Predator, I've seen it so many times.
Okay, Arnie gave it props, eh?
Oh, my God. Oh, the new one?
Yeah,
well.
Arnie gave it props.
Well, of course, he's probably got a share. Probably owns, knowing that guy, he probably owns the right to the word Predator and gets a royalty every single time. Hand off the backfield, went awry. That should do it. They're going to wave the flag.
I don't think so. I think there's still some time on the clock here. The Chilliwack's going to get that ball back. And it's
Going
gonna
the other way.
be going the other way. So
You know what? Kudos to Abbotsford. Back-to-back passing plays. They came so close.
Well,
and,
here-
of course, they went with the ground game. Just didn't work out for them.
Well, and they tried that fake and then the pitch that worked so well getting up there. They were just a little bit too tight. The fake didn't really fake, and the pitch, he didn't even catch it. And he wasn't far enough away. That separation wasn't there
Okay.
for
fair
him to even get ahead of steam going.
Gotcha. Well, you know what? They're on defense, and Chilliwack picked 6, so who says Abbotsford can't do it, right?
Well,
Pick up a fumble and run with it, or so 20 seconds left. That's a lifetime when you're that close to the end zone. Chilliwack needs a big play just to get it out of the end zone, just in case they do turn the ball over with, a couple of seconds left to go. Here we go. 1st and 10. And they're sitting at the 16-yard line. Get the crowd. Crowd's into it. There's your handoff. He's on the outside. There's your boy Jenner. He's dipsy-doodling. And the hold down maybe picked up a yard or two.
yeah, he didn't really get he couldn't get going there. He had to keep stepping around would-be tacklers who kept missing him. But before he finally got wrapped up.
Actually, he picked up a good 3 yards on that play. Not bad.
Here he goes here, and there's one tackler misses him there, and another one comes in here and misses him there. And he gets another couple of yards before he's finally dragged down. They got 3 of them on him there.
I like this kid. He's got some wheels.
Yeah, he can move. Great defensive play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the difference in the game right now.
So, Thanksgiving weekend, what are you baking?
Apple pie.
Oh.
Yeah. It was made, there's cookies they make called alfajores, which I burned the second batch because I wasn't paying attention, didn't turn the timer on. which ruined my day after my horrible. He's going to reach for the flag. That's the end of the earth. Okay, 6-0 Blue. Giants over your Abbotsford Falcons. End of the first half, and I have to say, that was a good first half.
It was a really good first half.
Very good. So
Yep, tight. I mean, it started off kind of rough, but then they evened it out, and it's looking very good for the second half. It's going to be exciting.
And the difference maker so far, number 22, Kayan Sweetness Jenner with a beautiful pick six to run into the end zone. We're going to take a break. See you in 10, folks. Mechanics, Masonry, and Landscaping, Friday Night Lights.
Oh.
All right.
Because I forget. Just a $100 gift card for tonight, and at the end of the like season, 500 or a trip for things.
Yeah. All right. Yes. Sorry about that.
It's okay, I'll forgive you.
Yeah, I will.
During halftime, we have a game here brought to you by Jim's Pizzeria. One lucky person will be selected for a chance to win a 2-topping small pizza. Who do we have here for a volunteer? Let's see. Hold on. Here. How about this young man right here? What's your name?
Judah.
Judah, all right. Come here, Judah. Have you played this game before?
Yes.
All right. So there's 3 pizza boxes and 1 pizza. And it'll come up on the screen here. So the name of the game is you have to follow the pizza and they'll shuffle them around, and at the end you have to pick the right one, all right? All right, here we go. Get set, let's go. See what number, where to go? Up and over. We gotta follow, make sure you're following it. Up and over. Oh, which one? Where's it gonna be? Where's it gonna land? Here we go, let's see. Which one, everyone? What's your answer?
2.
Is it number 2? It is. Congratulations, Judah. Here you go. You got a Jim's Pizza.
but I ain't never ever giving up this time. 'Cause everybody knows that I've been on the grind, but I ain't never ever giving up this time. Up this time. I'm never ever giving up this time.
And we're back. Canex Masonry and Landscaping Friday Night Lights. Your host, Tim Amy, my color man extraordinaire, Mr. Matt Macri. And we saw, Mr. Macri, a very good first half at 6-0 blue lead over your White Falcons. And I'm expecting some fireworks in the second half.
I think so. I mean, they seem to have gotten whatever was ailing them to start the game out of their system.
Yeah.
And they've gotten settled down here. Both sides, both offenses seem to be firing. Really impressed with the running of Sweetness on the Chilliwack side.
Number 22.
Number 22. And really impressed with the arm of number 3, Cole Shanks, on the other side.
Not a big kid, but he's got a real stick of dynamite in that shoulder, man. It's just a bazooka. He's pumping them out, so good on him. Love seeing that.
Like I said, great work ethic on him.
Here we go.
Always working at getting better.
Bit of a worm burner. Do they hang on to it?
Oh,
no.
no.
Looks like Blue picked up that ball right on the 50-yard line, the offensive 50, and it's going the other way.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is what I like this. They don't have a solid kicker, but they're not doing onside kicks. They're actually kicking the ball. It's just not getting the air on it. Yeah.
Not getting the distance that he wants,
but they got the ball back, so it bounced off that's if you don't have a kicker, don't go onside. Just boot it, let it bounce, and it's going to bounce off of somebody. You can get it back, right? And it's an interesting. I was thinking about this week. A lot of teams put a lot of effort into punt return and kick return. You know, how to set up the defense and the blocking and this and that. For me, I look at it and I say, you know what? Just focus on getting possession of the ball, no matter where it is. As long as you got possession of the ball, then you get your other strategies to move it up. So, but good on Blue. That was, it was a worm burner, and they got the ball back. So let's see what they can do. Nice little handoff, number 30 up the middle, plowing through. Oh, he's got through the pack on his feet. Got to be at least a 6-yard gain on that, and that was Chilliwack's number 30. Tristan Freight Train Frick.
Well, and he had a great run in the first half, a huge yardage run in the first half. And here, once again, he breaks a bunch of tackles. I mean, they need to be getting the ball into this guy's hand a bit more here, because he definitely can get ahead of steam and get the yardage that they need. I mean, 8 yards on that pickup.
And 8 yards. And when they were deep in their own end, he's the one that got it to the 40.
Yeah.
Just burst out. Not really, really fast, but he's got good instincts. He can see the field well. And he jukes and just gets it up there. So, yeah, loving that kid.
Drives hard. I mean, he makes you have to tackle him.
And that's now nice bit of blocking there. Got it to number 22, Freight Train again. Don't know if he got the first down, but it's going to be 3rd and short if you didn't get it.
Be really close.
Super close. I'm going to say they got it. That's my guess. Yeah, he's nodding. Yeah, they're going to set it. So just got that whisker past that 10 down marker. And it's a 1st and 10 at the 40, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Chilliwack offense so far in this opening set of downs. Hey, they're moving it.
No, they're just moving it over. You want it you go in the hash marks are in the middle.
No, I mean they're moving the ball.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
I thought you were the ref moving.
No.
Okay, I got you.
I got you. Are you with me now?
We're back on the same page, Tim.
Okay, get off Cortana, man. Come on. Oh, bobble snap.
Yeah.
Dead ball.
Yeah, when you go down on your knees like that, it's a dead ball. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that knee hits the ground, it's dead.
2nd and 10 at the 40. The 40. You ever see Straight Outta Compton? Talking movies tonight. The 40. Go get a 40.
Go get a 40.
A 40. The 55, the 50, and go get yourself a 40. That was actually a really good movie.
Was it?
You ever saw it?
No, I haven't seen it.
I'm not a rap fan myself, although some of the stuff they did was really good. But it's a very good, they pretty much invented the whole gangster rap genre.
Yep.
And well acted and a good storyline. And, yeah, I liked it. There you go. Hand off. Up the middle. Number 20.
Well, they
Owen,
it to
touchdown, Tutty.
Added it to number 30.
Handed to number 30?
Yeah, Frick.
Frick. Oh, Frick got it? I thought I said
He was 20, handed it to 30.
20 handed to 30. Fair enough. So sets up a 3rd and about 7. So they need something big here. Otherwise, it's another turnover on downs.
Yeah. And here, the Falcons are going to make a stop here. They don't want to get 2 touchdowns down in this game because it's been so tight scoring.
Yeah.
They got to make a stop here, and then they got to work it. Yeah, and they got a lot of field to work their way down.
Work it.
Work it.
Okay. Number 20. Touchdown, Tutty. God, I remember Owen Tutty when he started in Pee Wee. There you go. Jenner going to the outside. Number 17 in hot pursuit. He beats one. He beats another. Gets a block. He's got the first down. Cuts in. He's still on his feet. He's still rolling. Look at this guy. Takes it to about the 20-yard line. Absolutely superb run by Blue, and that's a first down, and they're rolling down the field.
Well, here we're going to talk about angles, because football's all a game of angles on the defense here. And you see that Sweetness gets the ball, and he gets running outside, and he outruns the angle of the defender. The defender came in way too sharp on both those situations, and Sweetness he's past them already, and now they're chasing.
Yeah.
And it isn't until they cut off the edge, so he couldn't get any further up the edge, they went back into the middle where they had a bunch of defenders way down the field. I mean, that was a 20-yard pickup, right?
Nice pickup. First and 10, I'm going to say right on the 20 from what I can tell. We have parents standing against the field, and I've begged Chilliwack Minor Football to put the downs markers on the opposite side. But, who listens to me? Nobody. That's who. Here we go. Number 20, hands off to 22, back to 22, sweeping to the opposite side, and two Abbey defenders are there. I don't know if he got any yardage. What do you think?
No, I think he got pretty much stopped before he got turned around that corner there. When he gets the ball here, and the defender this time gets a good angle on him and chases him to the outside. So now they got him cut off inside out. He can't come back, and the guy to the outside stayed outside on him and perfectly defended that.
Yeah,
run.
Nice bit of defense by Abbotsford. It's at Abbotsford, right?
Ford,
not Abbotsford, Abbotsford.
Ford.
Yes, I was told that when I first moved here. The wrong kind of people say Abbotsford. The correct people is Abbotsford. Okay. One man back. Sorry, pardon me, that's I formation. There's your handoff up the middle. There's your boy number 30. Look at this. Look at him cutting in. Plows inside the 10-yard line, sets up a 1st and 10. Yeah, that's a 1st and 10, or 1st and goal, pardon me. And Blue, their ground game, is just doing beautiful. Now you're texting.
Sorry.
It's an epidemic. I left my phone at home. Just saying.
And my stepson's playing tonight, so I just got an update that he just caught the ball and almost
Oh,
scored,
okay.
So I don't mow it, so.
Thanksgiving weekend, you ever any memorable favorite Thanksgivings ever off the top of your head?
A couple, 2 years ago, I think it was.
Okay.
We did Friday Night Lights, and then I went up to Chilliwack Lake, and we camped in a trailer
Yes.
for the weekend.
And it poured rain.
Poured rain. We got the fire going. We kept the fire going.
Your Captain America onesie. I remember this now.
Oh, yeah. It was nice.
There's your man, Sweetness, thundering up. Picked up a few yards on that. It's going to be a 2nd and goal, probably about the 3-yard line. This is a good opening drive by Chilliwack. They recovered the kickoff and have not relinquished that ball, and they picked up we're looking at a 50-yard run here.
And they've eaten up 2/3 of the clock
That's amazing.
at the same time. So,
No injuries, very few penalties.
Yep.
Like I'm thinking 2 off the top of my head. Good
Yep.
game.
Yep.
A good flow.
There's been a really good flow tonight.
Yeah.
Really good game.
So, yeah, your Captain America onesie.
It was heaven, let me tell you, because it was so wet and cold.
Yeah, I bet. Chilliwack Lake is gorgeous, but, yeah, it gets cold. Like, the temperature drops at night.
Yeah, it was.
There's your boy, Sweetness, 22 in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue. The Big Blue Giants. The Big Blue Wrecking Crew going up by 6. Another 6. That's a 12-0 lead, and we wait for the PAT. I'm trying to think. You know what? I asked you off the top of your head. I was drawing a blank myself. Best Thanksgiving. I think it was the Thanksgiving. 1981. I'm wearing a younger man's clothes. We're in Lake Placid, New York, with a big group of us. I think it was Thanksgiving. And we're watching the Montreal Expos against the Philadelphia Phillies, where the Expos clinched for the very one and only time in franchise history. I'm pretty sure it was Thanksgiving weekend. It was pretty close to it if it wasn't. And who made the final out in left field? Terry Francona.
Terry Francona.
Bing, off the cross. You know what? Missed the PAT, but that was a bad snap. I don't think they had it set right, and he still got it off the crossbar.
The crossbar. It got a few people on the way back.
It was a bit of a ping pong ball there.
Yeah.
Pinball. No, I'm pretty sure it had to be around Thanksgiving. We were in Lake Placid watching it. We're all around watching it on TV when the Expos clinched. And then Mike Lindy with the Dodgers. The shot heard around Montreal, but the spike in our heart.
Yep.
Game 5.
Yep. The Dodgers playing tonight in the playoffs.
They are.
Yeah, they were up on Atlanta. They won last night. And they were
Killed them, apparently. They
Did it?
killed them last night, didn't they?
5-0.
Yeah, that's a pretty good lead.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're a baseball fan at all.
Love it.
Yeah,
Especially playoff baseball.
they're up 3-0 right now. I'm a big Dodgers fan. I'm a
Oh,
huge,
yeah.
huge Dodgers fan.
I grew up watching the Expos. I saw a lot of Dodger baseball. Loved it. Fernando Valenzuela. Oh, love that guy. Another worm burner. These are dangerous. Oh, nice catch on the hop. Your boy number 24 up the middle. Cuts the. Oh, look at this. Still on his feet. Gets to the offensive
Great return.
48-yard line, and that was a very good return by the Falcons.
Number 24 is Austin Taylor. Took it on the bounce there and then just ran straight back up the field. Didn't try and zig or zag. Knocked a few bodies out of the way and got it way down into Giants territory.
The offensive 49-yard line. That's Abbotsford needs it. They need a touchdown to get into this game and make things interesting here. They're only down by 2 touchdowns.
So, in baseball, the playoffs, one of the most interesting things happened this year because a couple years back in 2012, they went to 2 wildcard teams.
Yeah.
That play a one game
Yeah.
to see who gets to go and be the
Sure.
lowest man on the totem pole, right? 2 divisions in the National League tied, right? So
Here's your boy dropping back. Nice shot. Oh, had number 21 in his sights, just a little too high.
So the division leader would be in, but the team that tied them would each be one of the wild card teams.
Okay.
So instead of going by points for and against and
Sure.
record, they have to play a tiebreaker
Right.
to see who wins the division and who ends up as a wild card.
Right.
2 divisions have happened in. It's never happened in one division before.
That's crazy.
Let alone 2.
So who are the 2 teams?
Well, the Cubs and the Brewers had to play.
Right, and the Brewers won.
Brewers won, so they became the leader.
Right.
And the Cubs became the wild card.
Oh, okay.
And then it was the Rockies and the Dodgers.
Right.
And the Dodgers won. So
Right.
the Rockies became the wild card.
And now Milwaukee's playing Colorado. And who are the Cubs playing?
Cubs got knocked out.
Oh, they got
'Cause
knocked
then
out, yeah.
Then the wild card game became Colorado and the Cubs.
Number 44 in his sights on that pass. Your boy, number 3, Cole Shanks. Couldn't connect.
Got a rocket of an arm, but they're just not catching it for him tonight.
It's, passing at this level, Mike Kelly made a really good point. People get a little too obsessed with the kid that can throw the perfect spiral.
Yeah.
He goes, don't worry about that. Get the kid that can hit a moving target.
Yeah.
And that's, at this level, the Adam Peewee, that's your foundation. That's your bedrock that you build your quarterback on, your passing game.
I've said this before. I mean, we talked about kids that can throw at this young age. It's no good if you don't have kids that can catch.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest issues. Even at JB, you still have that problem.
Oh, drives me crazy. Oh, number 33, a pick. Look at that. 22 thought he had it. He didn't know where it went.
33 picked it out right from underneath them.
And he runs back all the way to the 47-yard line.
To the line of scrimmage.
Look at number 3, Denver Mad Dog Adam.
He's so happy with himself right now with his interception. He didn't get any positive yardage out of it. He got it back to the line of scrimmage, so even if the ball had hit the ground,
Right.
it's in the exact same spot as it would have been.
Doesn't matter.
But he picked it off, and he's a happy man. And he picked it off right out of 22's hand there.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
just came underneath him and just took it right away from him. And 22's sitting there going, where'd it go?
Where the ball, it's like it
was-
evaporated.
it was
He's looking
right
at his
here.
hands. Oh, geez, that's funny.
Yeah, he's like, I got a second pick tonight because he got the original pick for the touchdown earlier.
He did. Buck 26 on the old clock in the third quarter. Our expert timekeepers here are banging the money so far. They put away their phones. I don't know. Maybe they're off now.
Yeah.
All right. I formation. Blue back on offense. Just dominating so far. Quarterback under the center. There's the handoff. Going to your boy 30. Thundering up. It's going to be an 8-yard, 9-yard gain. They're just firing at all pistons. Tristan Freight Train Frick just stoking the coal in the old engine there.
Well, the fake here, the Falcons bite the fake and go over to the right when he comes back to the left, and there's just a massive path there for him. And once he hits some traffic, he's got a head of steam on him. He's a solid-looking guy that just takes a couple bodies with him.
Tristan Frick. I think he's got an older brother that plays.
Yeah.
Grayson.
Grayson.
Grayson Frick. Yeah, he's.
Same last name. I don't know if they're related, but
They must be. There can't be too many. How many Fricks are there going to be in Chilliwack for crying out? Not exactly a common name. Don't laugh at me. All right. 2nd and 1. I'm going to say quarterback keeper. That's what I'm going to call. And I'm wrong. No, he's going to roll back to pass. He's got a man, number 1, Talvio. Look at this. You got to be kidding me. Gets it to the 40-yard line. Zachary, the attack Talvio, beast mode, does it.
Unbelievable catch here. Oh, we got a guy down on the field.
Man down, end of quarter. And it, nailed it perfectly. Our timekeepers. The texting twins. There's love in this here. I mean, I haven't.
He catches it in stride above his head. Like, that's phenomenal. You see those kind of catches in, like, the higher levels. Not at this level. Above his head, both hands, beautiful catch.
Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Beautifully done. So we got a man down. He's a little winded, I guess. There's a bit of a traffic. He's probably got to end up in the bottom of the dog pile.
Yeah.
You'll take him. He's okay. Here he goes. He's fine. Perfect. What a warrior. Number 21. Love this kid. Connor Levinsky. He's having a great game. He'll be right. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of an owie. It's cold, and that turf gets hard.
Yes, it does.
So.
And the exposed skin turns to glass.
Ooh. That's just hitting the pavement.
Well, the number one thing that happens out here is the kids get hit and they get the wind knocked out of them.
Right.
Right? So really, when you're in the trainers go out there, and as a coach at practice when this happens, the first thing you're trying to do is convince them to breathe again.
Yeah.
Right? Because they've got no air in them, and they're like, okay, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You know, and you convince them that it's okay to breathe again.
Yeah.
And you know, they're looking at you like, I got nothing to go. And I'm like, yeah, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Right? And then they try telling you what happened, but they're still not breathing yet. Let's focus on the breathing. Focus on the breathing.
Okay, here we go. One man back. There's your man. That's Talvio again. Up the middle. He's got some good blocks. Nice gaps by the O-line. And that's a good, 6-7 yard gain on that?
Big pickup there.
And we're in the 4th quarter, and this Chilliwack blue team is just rolling along. Well, that's an 8-yard gain.
Big gain. But he hits there's the snap. The pitch is back, and he hits the line with a head of steam. Right through the hole there. Couple of reaching tackles. No one's really stepping in to make the tackle. They're reaching out to grab, which is very easy to run through. And he gets a nice big 8-yard pickup.
Speaking of baseball,
yes,
I watched a bit of the Milwaukee-Colorado Game 1 game.
Yep.
And didn't see the whole thing at practice. So I tuned in the next morning. And, of course, Milwaukee blew it in the 9th. Blown snap. They kept it going. Going over to Sweetness, 22, sweeping to the outside. Here comes that patented stiff arm. He got enough for a first down, but I saw a flag in the backfield. What's going to happen? No, it's going to go against blue. They're holding the sticks. So I'm watching the Colorado game, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Milwaukee had the lead, blew it in the 9th, got it back in the 10th. Did you see the on-field celebration?
Oh, it was like they won.
It's like they won the World Series.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what are you guys doing? It's game 1. What are you doing? Like, what is wrong with you?
Okay, so
Breathe a sigh of relief. Get off the field.
the Dodgers beat Colorado to win the National League.
They go against
the
Atlanta.
National League West,
Yeah.
right? And they get to play Atlanta. And the next day, on all my feeds, I'm getting all these Dodger celebrations. Everything's covered in plastic, and they're spraying beer and champagne all over each other because they won their division and get to go to the playoffs.
I don't get it.
The over celebration of the celebration of mediocrity
Yeah.
has gone a little bit too far in the
It
world
is.
today.
It's getting too much. I remember, 93, when the Jays clinched for their second World Series. I'll never forget it. I think John Olrud made the last out at first base on a pop-up. And the team just casually walked up and they all shook hands. And, who cares? We clinched. We got 8 more wins we got before the big prize.
Yeah.
Talvio to the outside. Didn't get the same gain he got on the last one, but that was good. Now, what happened to the penalty? We weren't paying attention.
It moved back 10 yards, so I was 2nd and 12.
Oh, they moved the sticks? Okay.
Yeah. Because he had the one run that got him the 8 yards.
Right.
And then there was a holding on the last one that brought him back 10 yards.
Okay.
So now he's back up to 8 again.
Okay.
So
Third and 3.
he got those 10 back, so now it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 or 3rd and 2. There we go. Okay. All makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Even the Jays, when they won their division series or whatever, the one-game playoff, they're going berserk in change room. It's like, guys, what are you talking about, man? You got 3 series now you got to win. And the team had won nothing, too. I mean, it's just, I guess, too much.
Well,
There's your boy,
Oh, there
big
he
30
goes,
up the
yeah.
middle. Look at that stiff arm. That was beautiful. The perfect jab.
yeah.
Tristan Frick, the freight train,
The
living
freight-
up to his name.
The freight train Frick.
Living up to his name, my friend.
Oh, he is. It's huge. Huge.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line, pardon me. Yeah, I think your Abbotsford Falcons are in deep here with 7 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And the way this blue team's playing, they're going to have a tough time getting a win.
Well, and that was huge not getting that score at the end of the half there. They needed to put the ball in the end zone. And now Chilliwack Blues come back and got that first score. They dominated the third period, or the third quarter with they had the ball for the majority of the third quarter and took away all that time and then put these extra points on. Now they're in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
And I think
And we got a blue timeout here.
yeah, and I think the Falcons are on their heels a little bit, and the defensive coordinator Mike Cusworth heading out there to have a chat with them and see if they can get a stop here and get that ball back. And I said to him, when they put the ball in Frick's hand the second time, I said, they got to give that ball to him more.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they must be listening to us over there.
Oh, they
'cause
have to
they've
be.
been feeding it to
Who
him.
doesn't listen to us?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Well, not our wives, but anyway.
Or my kids.
Kids, yeah, that's right.
The people I work with.
Yeah, but, the football fans, they listen all the time. We're really popular with them. Is this Abbey team, are they a young team? Are there a lot of first-year kids on this team?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they're learning.
Yeah.
It's a learning season. Okay,
Yeah.
good for them. They're playing well,
So,
but they're just getting outmanned, I think.
yeah. And so Abbotsford has traditionally done a cycle,
Yes.
right? So the white team last year was the older of the two teams.
Gotcha.
So you got a few of the kids that were first years last year that were on that team that are back, so some leadership, but the majority of them are new
Okay.
or Adams that have moved up, right?
Yeah.
So this year the older team is the black team.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh. And Talvio jumps on that
Smart
wisely
move. Yeah.
right by the 30-yard line. So it's a loss of 10 yards on the bobbled pitch in the backfield.
Well-
2nd and 20 at the 30-yard line.
That seems to be the issue. That seems to have been a bit of the issue here earlier too. Was that pitch? Was the quarterback was throwing it, but the running back wasn't there to receive
Yeah.
it just yet. And once again,
All about timing.
all about timing.
Timing and angles. That's what it's all about. Who knew? Matt Macri did. That's who.
Yep, I do.
All right, here we go. Wintuddy at quarterback. Never thought I'd see the day. There's the pitch. That got it. Breaks one tackle. Your boy Talvio gets just past the original line of scrimmage. Wintuddy was a lineman in Pee Wee. He was a short, stocky kid. He's one of these kids that plays 3 years seasons per age group.
Oh,
Because
okay.
when his birthday is. So he was this short, sort of stocky kid in Adam, and then came up to Pee Wee, I guess. This has got to be his 3rd year Pee Wee now.
We got to do 2 of Pee Wee. You can do 3 of Adam, but you can only do 2 of Pee Wee.
Okay, so it's 2nd year Adam. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he didn't play a season, and his mom and dad are just great. I can't remember his dad's name. Nice guy. He likes to chat. He was a lineman with, or electrician with BC Hydro. Loves to chat. Super nice guy. But I always liked Owen. He's just a nice kid, right? Like
Yeah.
just a nice kid. But he's at quarterback. He's just loving it. He's grown, too. He's hit a growth spurt. He's a good size. There you go. To Talvio to the outside. He's got some wheels. Does he have the room? There's the block. Does he get past 17? Just barely. Picked up a few yards. Oh, we got a flag on the play. What happened there?
It was really late. It was after the play here, and you got 1 Abbotsford and two Chilliwack guys. I don't know if there's some pushing, some shoving after the play.
Oh, and somebody got an owie. It looks like someone's grabbing a foot. Play got stomped.
Yeah.
So we'll find out what the penalty is after the timeout break here. Yeah, Owen, he was always kind of a quiet kid, but I think he was young when he first started. So here's his first year when my kid played with him. But, nice kid, nice parents, and I'm glad to see him out here.
Good. You gotta like that.
Yeah.
And you like to see these kids. I mean, we were talking about the O-line, and then, using the big guys as runners last week,
Yep.
right? And one of these.
There we go. 17. He's limping off. He just probably got a stomp on it. Owen Durr, he's had a good game, so they're going to carry him off. But he'll be fine. He'll be fine. A little bit of a.
Yeah, the penalty is going to be declined. And it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's reset the sticks.
Yeah. So that was a third down, and it was a holding against Chilliwack. And so Abbotsford will decline that, of course, and take the ball.
Right, because they were repeated the down.
Yeah,
At
on the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
24-yard
Abbotsford on the 24-yard line. Enunciate.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about last week. When you get a boy, and yeah, he might be the size of a lineman,
Right.
but he plays like a running back. He's got the athleticism, and here he's definitely a quarterback.
Yeah.
He may have the build of a lineman,
Right.
but he's going to grow out of that build, and his skill set lends to being
A quarterback.
so. To force him to be a lineman just because his build is there now,
Yeah.
you're stunting his development.
There
right?
we go. You know what? This is going to be a blitz topic. We're going to talk about putting big kids on the O-line. I'm penciling in for blitz. Okay. There's your big boy, 54. Abbotsford needs something to happen. Not a bad play. And you know what? In a situation like this, putting that behemoth in the backfield, that I agree with. He's a center. He was a center the whole game. They just stuck him in the backfield, and they picked up a big gain there. And that's a 38-yard line first down.
When I was talking to one of the parents, and they were telling me that he was running the ball more earlier in the season, and he asked not to. Because the only way to stop a big guy like that is to go down low and take out his ankle.
Right.
Well, he becomes a treat.
Right.
And it's a long fall for that big guy.
Yes.
You're not getting wrestled to the ground. You don't have other bodies with you.
Yep.
It's your ankles, and then you're coming down and hitting the ground hard from a height.
Right. There's another handoff to him. Thunders up the middle. Takes out one tackler, takes out another. They're in pursuit, and they got him down right at the ankles. Good tackling. Did not go high. And they set up a 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. And Abbotsford's got something going here. They got about 3 minutes left. Let's see if they can get a touchdown.
Well, they definitely got a big head of steam going on him there and just roaring away. But once again, they're grabbing at the legs. He's got these big thighs. You can't get
Look at
them.
the
You got to take the ankle out on him.
The size differential. Looks
And
like the
number 12 stayed with him the whole way. Wyatt Karsten is there.
the wheels, Kirsten.
Yeah, and finally was able to bring him down.
And it looked like they got just enough of his ankle to get him trip over his own 2 feet. Going back to him, they want a touchdown here.
Yeah,
And now they're hitting him low.
yeah.
Now they fool you once, fool you twice, not the third time. Picked up a few yards on there. Let's see where they move the stick. I'm going to say 2nd and 7. Let's say 3 yards.
Well, I would have.
There's our 3-minute warning.
Yeah. And we're at 2:46 on the clock. Hey, good job. Good
Fantastic.
job. Right on it. See, I would have gone to a fake to him on that third drive with him there, and rolled out the quarterback.
Speedster. Yeah, I hear you. And they're back to him. No, there's your fake. I bought it. Number 24, great catch. Breaks a tackle. Oh, hold down about the 20-yard line, or the 25, pardon me. No, I'd say the 20. And that's a 1st and 10 Abbotsford, and their offense is coming alive.
Yeah.
Like now they want it. They're chomping at the bit.
Well, they know the clock's a ticking out there, right? So they got to make something happen here if they want to stay in this game.
And that big guy, number 54, Cassidy Amiot?
Yep.
Amiot. Big kid. Holy moly.
Number 24, Austin Taylor with the catch there.
Beautiful catch.
Yeah.
And, of course, your boy, number 3, Cole Shanks.
Byron Rocket.
Boom. Here comes the heat-seeking missile. There you go. You ever had a turducken?
Turducken? No, I have not.
Ever had a tofurkey?
No, I have not.
Neither have I.
Yeah. No, I'll stay away from that one.
Turducken I would like to try, just
Yeah.
to say I tried it once in my life.
Yeah.
You ever read Anthony Bourdain books?
The cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've read a few of his cookbooks.
I read Kitchen Confidential, which I enjoyed. And then I read Medium Raw, which was the second one, which was hit and miss depending on what chapter you're in.
Yeah.
But if you ever had an issue with a vegetarian, you got to read both books. Just get the last chapter of Medium Raw, where he takes vegetarians to task, and it's very funny and it's very entertaining. And I have to say, the book ended on a high note. It was just, I mean, you know, you want to be a vegetarian, go ahead, but
Yeah.
he makes a very strong case against being a vegetarian. And it was the poor kid that sent in that email asking for a donation for the Denver SPCA to better living conditions for the cats and dogs, man. That poor guy. He'll never talk to Bourdain again. Well, I mean, you know, tragic ending to his life, but
Yeah.
But oh yeah, that
But-
was.
Yeah, no, I've read some of his cookbooks. I've looked at his.
Oh, okay,
cookbook,
fair enough,
but not his novels.
Novels, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get CNN. Not a big fan of CNN, so I never watched the show, right?
Yeah.
So I saw it once or twice, and I see a bunch of articles on him. And the show, I don't know, it didn't really connect with me personally. But then, of course, he passed away, and people are talking about his books and stuff. And I thought, well, what the heck? You know, I was going on holidays. I want something to read. There's a handoff, 24, almost picked off in the backfield. Very close.
Great job by Kyle Kettler there to get in there and get a hand on that and knock it down.
Yeah, he almost picked it off because he would have been long gone. He got his hand on that ball, man.
Yeah, and a great job by very aware by Cole Shanks there to jump on that ball because that was still a live ball.
Yeah.
That was a pitch backwards, so that was still a live ball.
So Bourdain does Kitchen Confidential, which is just, you know, I'm going to write a book about what it's like to be a line chef in New York City, and it's for, you know, other chefs, and no one's going to read it. Of course, it made him a celebrity.
Yeah.
But really well written. The guy knows how to write. And then I went and got the second one and enjoyed it. And really just, number 21. Oh, you had it in your hands, buddy.
Yeah.
Off the fingertips. You look at him. He knows.
Yeah. We got a flag on the far side there.
What do you think?
Holding?
Holding?
I think it's going to be an offside against the Falcons. Yeah, he's pointing towards the offense.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes things just don't go right for you. And I
Yeah.
think for the Falcons, this is one of those games. But quick game, though. What time is it? Not even 9 o'clock yet.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's under 2 hours.
Wow.
We got 2 minutes to go because our timekeeping twins here are just killing it. Yep.
So it was offside on the Falcons. The Giants declined it, so it's going to be third and about 16 yards there.
Yeah. Let's see what the Falcons can do. I want to get them first down. I want a first down here. Oh, he's going to throw. Loving this kid. Oh, picked. Okay. Didn't pick it off?
No.
That's actually in Chilliwack's favor if they
Did
don't.
not catch it. Yeah.
because it comes all the way back. They get 16 yards out of it. I swear to God, he caught that ball.
A nice rocket of a throw here. And he goes down with the ball there.
Oh, he missed a bobble. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't see it at the very end there.
Oh, well. Buck 49 to go. I'm going to say this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Chilliwack's just going to keep it going and then take it a knee. So when does the clock start for those watching?
Well, the clock starts, so he'll whistle it in here.
Right.
And the clock will start.
Okay.
And now they could take a knee. No, they couldn't take a knee just yet because then they got to, they can't kneel it out. Abbotsford would end up with the ball back.
Right.
So what they have to do is run a few plays here. If they get a first down, then they should be able to.
Right. Start at the snap of the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. And it's how much time? What's it with the snap of the ball? No, and I'm not asking the right question. So if it wasn't the change of possession, how much time do you have
play
before?
clock's 25 seconds.
25 seconds. Yeah. So it wouldn't be enough time.
20 seconds?
20 seconds. It would only be a minute. There'd be 49 seconds left. So
I stand corrected. See, I'm standing and Wayne corrected me.
that's right. Someone corrected you.
Stand corrected.
Ba-dum-bum. It's almost as good as my Gettysburg Address joke. Somebody was offside. We have a reverse to Mr. Talvio, number 1. Hold down in the backfield.
Yeah.
Somebody made a mistake somewhere. There's a flag.
Yeah, it was after the snaps. I think it's going to be too many men.
The little guy's running around out there and just landed, boom, right on his knees.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Well, he's letting Grandma know, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, here's one.
The procedure on Chilliwack declined second down.
Okay.
So
It's complicated. Oh, hands him the flag. Oh, nice. What a nice young man, number 50. What a number 50 for Chilliwack. Nico, the knockout. Okay. 2nd and 15. Ball at the 25-yard line or thereabouts. Timeout Blue.
Yeah.
They're going to drag out this last 2 minutes.
well, you got to Coach Ian Parks there. He's probably feeling the way I always feel, because all the timeouts always come when it's down the far end of the field.
Yeah.
You know, you never call a timeout when it's right in front of you. You just step on the field. I got to walk 100 yards. Right? By the time I get there, the timeout's over.
Yeah.
And you know what? I just get off the field, like right where I'm at there. Just stay. I'm just going to watch from here. Never. It was funny this one time. We were playing in South Delta.
Okay.
And they've got a golf cart out there, and the timeout was called. And
All right.
So I go out in the field, and it's way at the far end of it, right? And we do the timeout, and the refs are like, "Coach is out, water out, coach is out," right? And the president, I guess he was coming from the concession, going over to the commissioner's booth. He pulls up beside me, he's going, "Want to ride?" And we took off, and then I jumped in the golf cart and got a ride back to my bench.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I never heard the end of it from the kids. It was bantam, so they were
Oh, I bet.
very quick to point out that coach was lazy, but
Oh, well.
I wasn't arguing.
Here we go from the shotgun. 2nd and 15. There's the handoff. Guts up the middle. Not quite to the original line, but the original line of scrimmage. So probably picked up 5 yards on that.
Yeah.
$1:40 on the clock. They're not eating enough time.
No.
Blue.
No.
Yeah.
And that's the problem here. These are, and now we got an injury.
Injury timeout. Taking a knee.
More like writhing on his back, but same thing.
Yeah, they needed to eat more clock time.
Oh.
They need to march the ball up the field.
So the guy on the ground still is the one that was on the bottom of the pile when it got tackled and everybody came down.
Ouch.
And those are always the hard one, to be at the bottom of the dog pile.
On a cold night. And especially if you got the ball or the ball lands on you, it's just right to the solar plexus, man.
Well, when you land on the ball, it's the ball's on the ground, and then you're on top of the ball, and then people are coming on top of you. Yeah. Feel for the little guys.
Okay, so it's 3rd and now 10. Blue needs to blow up here and blow it out here and get at least a first down, because they just haven't taken enough time off the clock. They've literally taken 9 seconds off the clock in those 2 plays.
Well, here, and you got to guess that Coach Nick Shanks there is hoping that they get a big stop here. They get the ball back in pretty good field position. And they're probably going to go to a big 54 and try and see if he can run downhill and get some space and get a touchdown at least.
Run the shotgun. Nope, pardon me. There's a handoff up the middle. There's your boy, number 30. Marches it up. Not enough for a first down. It's going to be a turnover on downs with $1:34 to go on the clock. So Chilliwack's defense, they're all stopping. Look at them.
There's another guy down here.
Oh, another man hurt? They're having a tough time.
It's like I said, they're cold out there. I mean, turn the glass. It hurts.
He's crawling along. He knows he's getting off.
Yeah, he's drinking off the field. Nothing to see here, just taking a knee.
Ryland Parks, look at that. That's awesome. That made my day. That's my favorite part of the game so far. That was great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Abbotsford takes over at about the 33-yard line. They're down by 12. They got $1:34. Let's see if they can get one in and just sort of cut this lead in half and end on a positive note. They could win the game, and they could get a PAT, and they could get it on the kickoff and run it in. You know, last-minute heroics, but I'm not really expecting it.
Stranger things have happened.
They have.
We've watched it.
We've seen it all, Matt Macri. You and me and all our viewers out there, our legion of fans.
Our legion of fans.
You call one, I'll call the other. All right.
Yeah.
Underneath the center. Going to big 54. No dice on that play. Picked up a yard or two, but not what they were expecting.
No.
Saw an interesting article, and I think I tagged Wayne Bjorge on it, about Ivy League college play. with the kickoffs. They moved it back 5 yards,
Okay.
and they've drastically reduced concussions. Moved it
Yeah,
ahead 5 yards.
So more touchbacks, because if it goes into the end zone, you can't run it back out.
That's right.
It's a touchback.
Yeah,
So
and just drastically reduced concussions.
yeah, and understandably so. I mean, you want the sport to continue. You got to make it safer.
Oh yeah, and I mean a concussion is no joke, man. That's life altering. Your boys cocking back. He's got a man, number 21, gets the first down, almost inside the 10. I think there's a late hit.
Yeah, it's going to be roughing the passer. He threw the ball and then he was hit.
I'm going to say they're going to decline that. Oh. So we'll see. Well, where do they spot the ball, right?
Well, they haven't called the penalty yet. The guy on the field said roughing the passer, so he must have seen the same thing. So there you go. Let's go the ball, and then he gets clobbered.
But look at the gain they made. So will he make
huge.
up more ground on the penalty than the gain?
Yeah,
So an automatic first down, 15 yards?
probably be half the distance.
Okay, so they get more yardage out of the penalty. Gotcha. All right, well, nobody got hurt, so that's good. And a decent break for Abbotsford, and they're in, are they a first and goal?
First and goal from about the 5.
About the 5, so hey, left the flag on the field. So anyway, Ivy League, you know, people sort of rag on the Ivy League because they don't put a lot of guys in the pros, but probably the most innovative league.
Yeah, he forgot his flag back there.
Innovative league in the NCAA, because they're the league that eliminated contact in practice, and they dropped their concussion rate by about 60%.
Yeah.
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 When they came up with a tackle dummy, remote controlled, like a mouse ball underneath it. There's the handoff going to Big 54. They got a hold of his leg, not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Chilliwack fighting hard to keep him off the score sheet. So he's second and goal inside the 5.
The problem here is you look, he's standing flat-footed pretty much when he gets the ball.
Yeah.
He's not moving forward. So it's easy to get a hold of that leg. He's got to be running downhill and taking that ball off in motion. And I think that's part of the problem here is they don't use him as a running back a lot of the time.
Right.
Yeah. So Cole's coughing out some instructions there to his receivers. And
Here comes the snap. And he's going to cock back and throw.
and it was right there.
Right in the arm. Hit him in the arm. Heck.
Well, that's probably not
Third
Cole.
and goal.
That's probably not the term that Cole's using out there right now. But
Darn.
you're on the right line. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
I mean,
And that was Ford. Enunciate.
For sure. I mean, Cole's got to be a little bit frustrated here. He's put some really nice balls right on his receivers.
He's having a great game.
And they haven't been able to bring him in. But like I said, it's great that you got a quarterback that can throw.
And they're throwing it. I love it. I'm loving this game.
Yeah.
It's that the good running plays on Blue and some beautiful passing on Abbotsford. And he's cocking back again. He's going to keep it. And he's going in. Is he in? Is he in? Is he in? And
He
made
makes
it. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's huge.
Well, what a great way for Abbotsford to end the game.
Well, we're not done yet.
Not done
Yeah,
yet.
we're still
20 seconds.
Yeah. There's still a chance. So you say there's a chance?
There's always a chance.
There's always a chance.
And they cut the lead in half, and if they get their PAT, they'll cut it by another 2 points. And, they've had a good game.
Wilder things have happened.
They have. Let's see what happens. Only the shadow knows. Tale only told on the gridiron.
Well, while we're waiting for this discussion here, we should check in and see how the Dodgers are doing.
Let's do that. Roger Dodger.
Roger Dodger, top of the ninth, 3-0.
3-0. Looks like it's there. And it's Alex Anthopoulos is running the Braves now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn that franchise around. Going for one. Number 24. Does he get in? No.
And he gets
denied.
Shut down.
Right at the 1 yard line. So, hey, they cut the lead in half 19 seconds ago. If they can fluke off a punt return, they could tie it at the worst. Kickoff return.
The
been a long day.
onside kick. They can recover the onside kick.
Cortana's got me off my game.
Okay. Cortana.
Skip.
Siri. What's the Android one that you... The Google one. What's the name of that one? No.
Just Google?
No, it's got a name. Alexa.
Alexa. Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon. Alexa. All of these have one thing in common, right?
What?
It's one more woman telling you what to do.
We're going to get a phone call on that one, man.
Turn those off.
Matt Macri, you're on your own, buddy. You're on your own.
I live on the edge.
There you go. That's very funny. Okay. Here we go. Big number 54, Amiot, the Thunderfoot. To get the ball back. If I'm blue, I'm jumping on that ball, and I'm just kneeing it out.
Yep.
But they're going to go onside. Look at blue's totally set for onside.
Yep.
No, look at that.
Nice big kick. Nice big kick.
Good for them. Avoided the onside. Talvillo's got it in the backfield. No, number 5, pardon me. Runs around and he's hauled down. And who is that? That is Ben
Now they're going to
Gray Digger Graff. So this game is all but over. 12 blue lead. It's been a very entertaining game, a very quick game. It's
that's
under
the end
2
of it right there.
And it's going to end it right there. That's a good play.
Wave the flag.
Fantastic. Well, Matt Macri, thank you so
Amy.
much. You have a happy Thanksgiving, my good
Happy
man.
Thanksgiving. See you next Friday. Who do we got next Friday?
What do we have next Friday, Wayne? We don't know. We're going to find out next Friday.
Oh, well, the suspense is killing me.
You going to check it, going to the phone?
We're going to the phone. We're going to the tail of the phone.
The tail of the phone. Well, Canex, Masonry and Landscaping, Friday Night Lights, Tim Amy and Matt Macri. Checking the schedule. We're going to get you out of here in just one more second.
Okay, today's the 5th, so that'll be the next weekend. It's a North Langley 12-man bantam against Chilliwack 12-man bantam.
Ooh.
We haven't done a bantam game
We
this
have
year.
not done a bantam
We did a
game.
midget 9-man.
We did.
Oh.
This is going to be a good game.
I'm excited about that.
The last year's champions coming back.
Yeah.
Very psyched.
12-man bantam. Oh, tune in, folks. That's going to be an exciting one.
I'm looking forward to it. All right, Canex, Masonry and Landscaping, Friday Night Lights. See you next week, folks.
If we could get both teams to come to the center field, line up on either side on the 50-yard line.
A good game, guys. Good game. I know you guys did. Good game, good game, good game. Good game. Good game, good game. Good game, guys. Good game.
You got film of that?
Good game, good game, good game, good game, good game, guys. Good game. Good game, good game, good game, guys. Good game. Good game, good game, good game, good game. Good game. Good game, good game, guys. The Falcons, that was a heck of a game you guys put on. My goodness. Back and forth. You guys are great.
Can we give another round of applause to all the players and coaches and volunteers? All right, the coaches have selected the players for the IHOP Player of the Game. It's going to be from the Abbotsford Falcons, number 54. That was a heck of a game tonight. You had some big runs. What was what do you most like about football?
Tackling and running.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much. You are the IHOP Player of the Game for the Abbotsford Falcons. Thank you. And from your Chilliwack Giants, number 87, Kyle Kettler. Kyle, you had some big runs out there today. What do you enjoy most about football?
Tackling people.
All right, thank you very much. Another round of applause for these two players and the teams. All right, that's it. Thank you very much.